Are we all sitting on the edge of our seats? Welcome back. It's the Gobby Gaffer, and I'm trying to get Lille to win the Champions League. It's part 19 of this save now, and well, not too many more to go now before we find out whether we win some shiny silverware. Well, we have already won shiny silverware in Europe. We won the Europa League against Spurs, but then Spurs, not really a challenge, is it? Sorry, Spurs fans. Okay, today we have two more games, and it's Bayer Leverkusen and FC Copenhagen. Form recently has been a little bit iffy, if I have to be honest. The AC Milan game, which, again, I'm going to be very honest, was a very narrow win, and we didn't play well in that game. And then we went back into the French league and got battered 2-1 by Troyes. So, not the greatest of two games, but I did put a couple of friendlies in there. We won both of those, and then we just won our last two games in the French league. But that's not what this save is all about now. We've done that 2 seasons on the trot. What we really need is this shiny silverware from the Champions League. Let's get stuck in. Okay, we have a full strength team today. I've never rotated a football team as much in my, football manager career, which goes back many, many years. Yeah, lots of rotation going on at the moment, but the main aim is to try and keep my first 11 players as fit as a fiddle for every Champions League game. Karnasecki in goal, back four, Kerkez, Branthwaite, Sachi and Dario. The midfield three, Aguero, Ngoma and Gomez. And we've got Julian and Dures playing up front. Dures back off his injury now. Hopefully he'll bang a few goals in for us today. And Godoy comes in today, and Eric is injured. So there are 1 or 2 injuries, but they're injuring the players. I mean, I need to say this quietly, because Football Manager is always watching and listening. I know, but we are getting a few injuries, but they're injuring the kind of second team players, if you will. I'm trying to say it very quietly. Okay, let's get this game started, shall we? Well, no Florian Wirtz today for Bayer Leverkusen. At this stage of the game now, in the year that we're in, he's probably an old man playing in Saudi somewhere. But all jokes aside, whoever Leverkusen put out today, we do need to beat them. We need to get another 3 points on the board. And, to be fair, it's a weird one because last season, I think we were joint top at the end of the league stage. And then we just collapsed completely in the last 16. So we obviously need to do a lot better than that. Okay, 16 minutes on the clock. We have had most of the game. Ngoma plays the ball through to Dures. And Dures, my centre forwards in this team. Oh, that's a lovely goal by Ngoma. Beautiful goal. And I was going to say, my 2 centre forwards, they're very versatile. You see them pop up at all areas of the pitch. And this time it was Dures there. Dures going very, very wide. And he's my main goal scorer this season, but provides for Ngoma. Lovely finish, and we are 1-0 up in Germany. Ngoma again, Dario now, plays the ball back to Ngoma. Ngoma getting some rave reviews, has a bit of a punt there, but this time it's off target. So the half-time whistle comes, and Leverkusen, they're hardly getting out of the dressing room. They've had 1 shot, and even that wasn't on target. 7 shots for us, 4 on target, and next year 1.09. But I would like to see another goal because, it's very, very, it's a slim lead that we've got. Let's give the lads a please. Let's have a look for any tiredness. Aguero is looking quite tired, which is not exactly... I think we might bring... Oh no, we need to keep Kamara back, don't we, for replacement for Godoy. Let's bring Kramachi in. Don't think we're doing too badly otherwise. Okay, Leverkusen, they've obviously had a kick up the trousers at half-time. They do come out and they've got a highlight straight away. And that ball is headed out. And a shot over the top. So that'll do. If they want to keep that up for the second half, that's absolutely fine. Little bit of a high press on it, not too, I mean, we're used to playing out from these high presses. So Kirkes now, lovely ball to him, runs up that side. Julian back to Cromartie. And as you can see there, Julian again coming very deep for the ball. And my two strikers not afraid to, to put the work in and to work for the team. And we have given the ball away in midfield though. I've not really seen an awful lot of that this season, giving the ball away, but it's not the greatest of signs. I really don't like to see that in Football Manager. When you're giving the ball away, that either means the team that you're playing is better than you, or you've got a lot of tiredness in your team. That's the way I read it. So Barcola now swings the ball out to Rawlins on that right hand side, and I've got a real horrible feeling in my bones here about this one. And that is smashed over the top, so that's fine again. Barcola there not finding the back of the net. Well, after that first goal went in, I did kind of feel like it was going to be, because Leverkusen were never in the game, were they? That's nice from Ngoma. Lovely control there. Yeah, Leverkusen just weren't in that first half, and I did think we might do a 3 or 4-0 win in this one, but Barcola now causing a few problems down this side. And a nice little... he got away with it there a little bit, but we've won the ball back anyway. Let's say no more about that one. Daddario now down this right-hand side. Is he going to... Oh, he gets a little bit of luck. Derays into the box. Oh, it just misses. And Julian there, very unfortunate not to make it 2-0. But we do get a corner. Obviously got a nick there off one of their defenders. I think that would have gone in if it hadn't have got that nick. Julian fires the ball in. He's... I think he's the top creator this season, Julian. Obviously, he takes a lot of the corners, and we do get corners, from headers, basically. Branthwaite and Bitsiabu on target quite a lot from corners. So with 67 minutes on the clock, we have dropped to control possession. Might be a little bit early in the game, but we have scored goals using this tactic and formation. So both wing-backs stroke full-backs have been changed. Santos and Hamza Baron coming on, and Kamara. I kept I kept him back. I was going to put him in midfield, but actually at the moment with injuries, he's the only one who can play that attacking midfielder role or play it to any kind of level. So let's move into the last 20 minutes of this game, and it is Leverkusen once again. Header out there. Somebody needs to get the foot on this ball. Angelo, don't like that. Oh my word! And was it Boniface then who headed that? And I think it is offside, but that hit the post. Not ideal, really. Flavio Gomez. Yes, we will do that, but I think that's my last change. So I'm moving to the last 10 minutes of the game now. Leverkusen have come back into the game, but they've only had one shot on target up to now, and that sometimes can be the kiss of death. We get away with another one there. 11 shots, 4 on target. XG of 1.56. Possession fairly equal. 5 minutes of time added on, and we do get a very slim 1-0 win in Germany. And like I say, I did feel that when that first goal went in early doors, I thought we were going to pile on the pressure and score 3 or 4, but unfortunately not. But the main thing is it's the 3 points. So I don't think we played as well again as we could do in that game, but it's all about the points at this stage of the Champions League stage. Okay, it's 9 points out of 9. Going very, very well at the moment. But remember, we have Bayern Munich and Manchester City coming up. That'll probably be in the next episode. FC Copenhagen coming up very shortly. We'll see you in the dugout for that one. Well, a couple of league games played off camera. Very Jekyll and Hyde. A 5-0 win in one of them, and then a 4-1 battering in the second one. And it was Monaco who beat us 4-1. Not the ideal, game before a very important Champions League game. But once again, I must stress, I am rotating very heavily. The 11 players who are going to play now against FC Copenhagen did not play against Monaco. So it is what it is. We ain't going to win the French League this season, but I'm sacrificing that for this Champions League. Let's get stuck in. Okay, same team again. Karnasecchi, Kirkes, Branthwaite, Sachin, Daddario, Aguero and Gomez, Godoy, Julian and Dures is the 11 players I'm going to put out for the start of this away game against FC Copenhagen. My apologies as well, it is a home game this, it's not an away game. I've got my wires crossed a little bit. But yeah, we're giving the ball away there right at the beginning of the game, so not ideal if I'm honest. But hopefully the first 11 players are not affected by the Monaco loss. 4-1, they absolutely played us off the park. So quite obviously my second 11 players are nowhere near as good as my first 11 players. Okay, we have won the ball over that side. Playing the ball around now, getting a feel for it. Godoy is going to do what with that? He's going to win the ball. Plays a ball into Ngoma. Lovely feet there. And Julian slides the ball in the back of the net. Unfortunately, the flag is up. And that was absolutely sublime from Ngoma. The way he brought that ball down was just a joy to watch. And unfortunately, that has been disallowed. You just look at the way he takes that ball down. He's got two players on him and feeds Julian in, who unfortunately was offside. Kirkes with the throw to Aguero. Back to Kirkes. Aguero into the box. And that gets headed away. Daddario is going to slide this back in again. Or is he going to have a dig? No, Ngoma has a dig. Oh my word. I mean, sometimes you just have to wonder at Football Manager. The coding in Football Manager is bonkers. I mean, let's just watch that one again. I can't even celebrate that. It's just absolutely off the scale bonkers. Let's just watch this again. So Daddario picks it up, plays the ball to Ngoma, who hits the post. Julian hits the post, and then it hits the keeper on the back of his ankles or his backside and bounces into the net. All of this kind of stuff needs cutting out. No wonder they're having trouble coding FM26 on a new engine, because trying to take all of that stuff out of the game, all the ridiculous stuff, take it out and replace it with proper football, proper simulated football is what we want. Are we going to get it? No, I don't think so either. They're probably working hard to code that stuff back in again. Absolutely bonkers. I shouldn't be complaining. We're winning 1-0. Julian, ball back to Aguero. And that was a weird passage of play. Why did Julian fire that ball back to Aguero then? Very strange. 18 minutes on the clock. Bit of head tennis going on. Julian, once again, my forwards working really hard. Winning the ball back there. Julian Dures both can do that kind of... And it's a pleasure to have players... As a manager, it's a pleasure to have players like that. They just work so hard for the team. Daddario whips a ball in there. And that one gets headed away. Godoy is going to follow that up. Godoy to Gomez. Is he going to go backwards? No, he's not. He's playing Kirkes in down that side. Kirkes, some nice footwork into the penalty area. Fires it, and it's just past the post. So we're registering at the moment. We've had 5 shots, nothing on target, and we're winning 1-0. Just shows the bonkersness of... Bonkersness? Is it a word? It is now. I've just made it up. Just shows the bonkersness of Football Manager. 5 shots, nothing on target, we're winning 1-0. Godoy now picks the ball up on that side. I actually took a screenshot of that. I was thinking of making a shot out of it, but I don't know whether it would make a shot. But we got a message about Julian, and apparently the national manager is not going to pick him because he's club form. Yes! Jores, nice, 6th goal of the season. Yeah, apparently his club form is absolutely awful. But on the same page, it shows you what his club form was. It's something like he's played, or his last 25 games, he scored 16 goals, 4 assists, 2 player of the matches, and on 7.4. Yeah. I'm sure they're coding that back into FM26 as we speak. Bonkers. Okay, it's 2-0 against FC Copenhagen, and it's a little bit early to be... Well, I won't say anything because, you know me, I'm very, very gobby. They don't call me the gobby gaffer for nothing, but usually when I'm gobby, it normally comes back to bite me. Kirkes, the ball's pinging around that penalty area, and my word, does the keeper make a good save there. That was dipping just under the bar, and the keeper makes a lovely save. Okay, corner now. Gervais is going to play this too. It's usually Ngoma. Ngoma picks the ball up, whips it in with pace, and the ball is just pings right up in the air. And Branthwaite with the weirdest header that I've ever seen. I got my header and ever mixed up then. It was a header, but he heathered it into the crowd. Very, very weird. Okay, moving into half-time now. Gervais, ball into the box, and once again the ball skims the top of the bar. But we have got a 2-goal lead, so, you know, these near misses at this moment in time are not as important. But 17 shots, 5 on target. Ball headed out there by Ngoma. We're doing a lot of heading today without any purpose, aren't we? I think we're going to have to rename those kind of headers, because I think it's a new word that I've made up. When you head the ball and it's to no purpose, it's called a header. I don't like this. That's going in, that, isn't it? Yeah. They've done absolutely nothing in the game, Copenhagen. And, well, seconds before the half-time whistle, it's a JBH, that's what I call them, just before half-time. Football Manager loves them. And it can go either way. I've seen it go our way as well. But the JBH's Football Manager loves them. And I'm sure they're coding those into FM26 as we speak. There'll not be any changes. You can bet your life on it. Okay, so with 2 shots and only 1 on target and getting absolutely battered, 17 shots, 5 on target, an XG of 2.26... And they've got a goal back. We're going at half-time, winning 2-1. Okay, I think we are going to say we're just satisfied, I think. Because that second goal going in, no fault of the players, of course. It's the stupid Football Manager coding that does that kind of thing. No fault of the players. So when I say I'm disappointed or angry, I'm not angry at the players. I'm angry at the AI. I know, it's bonkers, isn't it? At my age, I should know better than to be shouting and angry at a computer game. But of course, that's not what we want, is it? We want a Football Manager simulation, not a computer game. Right, okay, come on, Julian, let's get the ball in the back of the net, and the keeper picks that one up. It's been a good propaganda PR exercise for the Gobby Gaffer in this episode. I've done lots of whinging and moaning about Football Manager and what I don't want to see, and, well, it's mainly what I don't want to see. Kirkes is going to whip this in. He's got 2 players on him. He does whip it in. It's in the back of the net. Dorez there, very, very close tapping for him. But we are 3-1 ahead now, and that is much more like it. That's much more, basically, the stats are being shown up properly now. Kirkes, nice run down this side, 2 men on him. Just, that defender there just stuck a leg out, thought, is that enough? Obviously not. We're 3-1 ahead, and Jures gets another goal for us. My word, do we need to keep that boy fit? I know, I shouldn't have said that, should I? 22 shots, 8 on target now. We're absolutely walking all over Copenhagen, and how they've scored a goal, I literally have no idea. Jures heads the ball straight into the keeper's arms. But, well, we've got... I was going to say something again then. It's like, keep it zipped up, Gobby. Don't say anything. Don't say anything, because it'll come back to bite you. Daddario now with the ball. And we just need to... It's a simple game now. It's just a simple game. That white round thing, just keep rolling it over to a red shirt. Try and get it between the 2 white sticks. That's the, you know, that's the idea. Lovely ball through to Julian, and he way too much on that. I think it did go over the top though for a corner. So unlike the first game against Leverkusen, we're getting loads of highlights in this game. The first game from a spectator is the word I'm looking for. The first game from a spectator point of view was very, very poor. But this game, 23 shots, 9 on target, an XG of 3.48. How the hell have Copenhagen scored a goal with an XG of 0.30? I'm doing way too much waffling here. I'm forgetting to do my substitutions. Right, we are going to drop now. 15 minutes of the game left. Let's drop into that second tactic, and we'll bring Hamza on. We'll bring Santos on, and again, do I say anything or not? I'm going to say it, just for chuckles. At the moment, all my wing backs are fit. I can't believe it. Right, okay, let's bring, we'll bring Kramachi on, because he's been whinging a little bit about not playing. I mean, it's fair dues. Well, I don't know whether it is, because he plays every league game. So what's he moaning about? I have no idea. Answers on a postcard. Okay, freshen the midfield up, freshen the wing-back areas up, and let's see if Football Manager was listening to me and injures one of my wing-backs as we roll into the last, 10 minutes of this game now? 3-1, and this would be very, very nice. And I can actually say it now, I think. This will give us, what's that, 12 points, yeah. Got to be gaffer maths. Got it all sorted out. Full time, 3-1 win, and that was very, very nice indeed. And giving them a satisfied at half time, I think actually worked. So we're going to give them a delighted. Now let's have a look at the league table. This should be a joy to behold. 4 games played, 12 points. So we're top of the shop, maximum points. A bit worrying that Tottenham are in 3rd place. But we did beat them in the Europa League, so if we get Tottenham anywhere along the way, then we should batter them. Real Madrid there could go top. Barcelona could go top as well. So we could have a joint top situation. But we are halfway through the Champions League stage now. Okay, got 2 league games to go and play now, but the next episode is a must-watch. If you were a little bit on the fence about, I'm not so sure whether I want to come back for the next episode, or I can't be bothered, I've got something else on, I need to go and get some shopping in. Don't bother with any of that. Stay glued to your seat. It's Bayern Munich and Manchester City. So we've got Bayern Munich at home, and in fact, just looking at it, they're both at home. We've got Bayern Munich at home and Manchester City at home. And, well, if we can get something out of those, that would be fantastic. It's a good job we've got maximum points out of the first 4 games, because I think those will be very, very tough games. But it will give us a good indication whether this first 11 that I'm wrapping up in cotton wool, whether that first 11 can do the job and beat the bigger, better teams in the Champions League. Okay, like I say, don't miss the next episode. It's going to be a cracker. Well, hopefully it will be. If we win them both, it'll be absolutely amazing. We'll see you very shortly.